I go back to like that word wall, that the fact that like it's not, I don't even want to call it a word wall, even though I'm seeing that, like, for example, in the genetics unit that we're doing now, they're still calling it a word wall. But I just really love this whole like words that we encounter, words that we earn. Um, so not really stressing that students use a vocabulary term until we've really developed an understanding of that concept. Um, it just, it makes so much sense to me now, like after kind of being given the okay to do it that way, because in the past, just as like a general ed science teacher, talking to like our ESL specialists. I'm not sure if they're now EML specialists. I'm sorry if I'm using the incorrect term, but in our school, we would call that person the ESL specialist. Front loading was always a strategy. Like, just give them the workbook, show them the pages that you'll be. We don't have workbooks, but just an example, like show them the words and like they can study them beforehand. It's like the complete opposite of what I had been told. And so after, it was just like an aha moment with Open Science. Like this makes so much more sense, you know? Um, so that just like it took the pressure off, you know? I don't even I don't use the words until they've come around to that term. And
The vocab, when I first got introduced to Open Sci Ed and we're not going to do vocab and then we're going to do vocabulary, but they have to own it. Like you can't just give them the word and tell them to memorize the definition. It's got to be something they come up with. And that was a new teaching style for me and philosophy, I guess. And I had to kind of embrace that. But um, my multilingual learners, it's been really good for them because they're already learning like so many other words. And so for them to own it and to relate it to their life, and to all of the students are putting that vocabulary word into a context that makes meaning to them, like relating it, the whole idea of related phenomenon and them relating it to something they already know in their life. And so that whole concept is good for everybody, but it is especially good for the multilingual learners.